Before doing other prep work, let me talk to you about what I do in the shower these days. I don't normally accept things for my hair because I'm scared that it's going to ruin my hair. I'm real cautious what I do to my hair. And this company reached out to me. It's Better Not Younger. And I have to tell you that I have been using this stuff every day, the whole system. I do. I really like it. All except for one thing, and that would be these. This is a Better Not Younger Power Within. It's a skin and scalp collagen gummies. When I tell you that these things taste good, I mean, sometimes I'm like, it's collagen, I can eat more. It tastes like candy. Anyway, this could really be doing something for me that's really good, but I'm trying to maintain a really low carb lifestyle. I feel better when I intermittent fast and I keep my carbs to a minimum. There are 4 sugars and 4 carbs in this. I would much rather take a capsule vitamin for my hair than a gummy, maybe if they were to do that. So here's my hair. It's wet. And it was wet a while ago when I applied this. This is their Superpower Fortifying Hair and Scalp Serum. They say for best results to use this every single day. I'll tell you what, this serum, there's something about this serum that seems to be making my hair feel thicker, right? I don't know why. If I put this on my hair, like at night, my hair definitely has to be washed the next day because it's too thick. I know, those are words I never thought I'd hear myself say. My hair's too thick. Oh my gosh. So now I am putting it on after I shower. And what you do is this little thing here, it like takes out just enough, 10 cc's. You part your hair and run it along your scalp and just kind of work it in. I really like this. This is a toner. I misspoke. This is not a toner. It does tone, but it is a really nourishing butter mask that tones, which I did today. After you wash your hair, you put this on, you leave it on. Instead of doing the conditioning for that day, you put this on. And I know I hate it when I see people playing with their hair all during a video, but you guys have wanted to see how I do my hair, and the way I do my hair is this. It's wet, and I just keep working it. I'll put on my makeup, I'll work my hair. I put on my makeup, I work my hair until it's dry. This stuff here I thought really did make a difference in the tone of my hair. You put it on after you've washed your hair. This is the Wake Up Call Volumizing Shampoo. I don't think that this makes my hair volumized no more than anything else I use. But it is a nice shampoo. I really do like this shampoo. After you've washed your hair, you put this on in place of the conditioner, which is this. You do that like once or twice a week, just to kind of keep it. Now, I frankly don't do heat styling to my hair, so my hair doesn't need this as often. I'm hoping I'll have this for a while. Actually, this product is the one I like the best. I really love this product. The rest of the time, you condition your hair with this. It's their Wake Up Call Volumizing Conditioner. You know what I really like about this conditioner is most conditioners that I use, I have to put a great big dollop in my to feel like I'm actually getting my hair conditioned. See how thick that is? It feels like this conditioner could actually still be around when I finish this. It's never that way. I always go through my conditioner first. And then the last one they sent me was this activated charcoal scalp cleanser. Because the first time that I did this, I was like, that was a pain in the butt. It's so easy to do in the shower. I thought I needed to see in the mirror. All you do is turn this little doohickey around like so. And you're supposed to have your hair wet. So seems like you'd want to do that in the shower, right? Well, of course. But the first time I thought that I would need to be able to see what I was doing. You don't. You can do this. You can totally do this in the shower. You just squeeze on this tube and you see how that's coming up there in there. You're just taking this then while your hair's wet and going like this in the shower on your scalp. Work it all around and rinse it out and shampoo your hair. I feel like my hair just feels good. The next thing I do, because I've been in my hard water shower, gosh, I wish we had a softening system in our house, is take this ordinary glycolic stuff, and I gotta say, I like that you get a lot of this, and it suits my purpose, but for some reason I just want to pay more money. I just really like the Pixie Glow Tonic, I love Pixie Glow Tonic better. I'm sure they do the exact same thing. I just want to pay more money, I guess. Maybe it's the ginseng. I don't know. But this is what I use first. And I'm solely doing it because I hate that hard water on my face. And I feel like this gets it off. After that, it's my Mad Hippie Nutrient Mix. And as much as I love to take this stuff and just go on my face, you know, you're supposed to do that. Then you feel this effervescence. I normally just put 2 pumps in my hand because I don't want to waste it. And half the time I miss my face. I do a drop of my Mad Hippie Vitamin C and 2 drops of this. This is the L-ascorbic acid, okay? and I just mix it with the nutrient mix. If I'm doing it in my hand, it all gets mixed together. And put it on my face and my neck. All the while I'm still doing this, okay? Just lifting and making my hair go all over the place. The next thing I do is I put on this. This is the CLARINS moisturizer. I was sent this by CLARINS and Octoly. And this is lovely. And oh my gosh, it's also really expensive. I really can tell when I look in the mirror and when I put this on that it did something. Watch how radiant my skin looks after I put this on. It's their Rose Radiance. Stuff's $130 a bottle. Oh! Now, I did see where somebody said that they had white hair and they got it in their hair and it turned their hair pink. Because it is tinted pink. But I have not noticed that. But I'm very careful not to get it in my hair. I love this stuff for my neck. If I ever bought this, I probably would keep it exclusively for my neck. Because I think it makes it look better. I think that this looks really, really radiant. You know? You know? I move in with my sunscreen. I'm not going to blow smoke up your butt. If I'm not leaving the house, I don't put this on. And since I'm not really leaving the house, I'm not putting this on today. This stuff's kind of expensive too. But this is where I would put on the sunscreen. And you want to put in about 1/4 size in your hand and put this all over your face. Next thing I've been doing is using this. This is Juno's new Moonshine. It's her primer. And this stuff's really rich. Okay, it's a blurring primer. And it looks like a moisturizer. It has like avocado oil and some good stuff in it. And it feels and does a really good job. I love the feel of this. It does a really good job of holding on to your makeup too. So they say it's blurring, but I mean, I can think of other things I use to blur that maybe do a better job than this. If you like the kind of primers that are more moisturizing, you might think about this. I'm just picking it up, you know, and doing this the whole time, and I do. I laugh every morning because I'm like, you look like Mr. Snow Miser. After I'm done singing and playing Mr. Snow Miser, do you see how there's this tendency for my hair to kind of curl this way and go? All right, I'm not taking a hot iron and doing that. It just does that on its own. This is MAC Paintpot and Painterly. Just canceling out redness. We're doing a very, very simple look today because I've already ran my mouth for a good long time. You know, on that last Get Ready With Me when we were talking about the wasps and the swing set and the cereal, living out in the country, and the party lines. I had such a good time with you guys on that one. I was amazed at how many people remembered the party lines. And somebody said, I'm going to have to look that up and see who said that about the phone. Oh, I think it was Carol. My friend Carol from the Oh Carol Show. Yeah, it was. It was Carol. You guys know her? My friend Carol. She has a channel called The Oh Carol Show. Carol's like older than me. So she actually remembers like Woodstock and stuff. So you know she remembered the party line. She said, yeah, remember when phones used to be attached to the wall? We had a yellow phone that attached to our wall. And remember they had those real long cords on them? So you could like walk in, clear into the living room with, or outside, or wherever with this phone cord. I mean, they were super uber long. I forget how much I love stuff like this. I think that that palette is better than the first chocolate one, to tell you the truth. Even though, you know, the first chocolate one had a lot more mattes in it. I'm just going to do that, okay? I'm just going to put it in the crease, and we're going to call it a day. We should do OG palettes, you know. Instead of buying all these new ones, let's send a message to the companies that you don't give us a chance to enjoy the things that we already bought, okay? So, yeah. You guys list below palettes you would like to see me use in Get Ready With Me's, you know, OG ones. And if I haven't sold them or given them away, then I will try and do that in a Get Ready With Me. We're just going to put this foundation on with this F80 Air that I really like. If I'm going to use a brush, kind of this one, I love it. Because I'm too lazy to go in there and wet a sponge. Should have done that before. Anyway, so they're on the floor there by the phone. You know how the register brings heat into the house, right? So we have floor registers. And this particular one, we used to like to go get a blanket and sit on the register with a blanket. And so we would get in trouble for that. Mom would be like, get off the register so the rest of us can get some heat. You're hogging it all. All right, well, I used to love to get on that register with my blanket or like my shirt or whatever and get really warm over that register and talk on the phone because it was right there. Okay, well, so I'm grounded from the phone and I'm grounded from seeing Shy Guy. He didn't really have family like I did. He was pretty much unsupervised. So for him to be up in the middle of the night talking on the phone, that was cool. Anyway, I go in there and I get on the phone real quiet, like lift up the receiver, oh, by the way, listen, why I shouldn't be using these right now. I should like do a video on these, but I love it. This is a blush, and let me tell you, I didn't think I was going to be able to use this. I thought it was going to be like the Lancome shimmer cubes. Do you remember when I showed you those guys a few years ago, right? They're highlighter little cubes. Oh, I thought this was kind of like that, but they're like these little letters. This is actually very good as a blush, and it's subtle, okay? If you guys want subtle, and so you know what I did? I took out these letters because I'm like looking at them going, E, that looks like a U. That's a, what the heck are random letters in here? Well, they spell Lancome, okay? That's not a U, that's supposed to be an A, and if you like, and there's no M, but if you turn the E to the side, it becomes an M and it spells Lancome. You just take your brush and dip it right down amongst all these letters and then watch. It's so subtle and it's got just enough shine. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Now I do want to tell you, just like those shimmer cubes, this is limited edition. This probably will go away soon because I think it was for spring. Look. If you have a problem getting out of control with highlighter and blush, I think that you can safely use this, all right? And you will be fine. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this. And it comes with a powder puff because I think you're supposed to put it on that way, but I think I'm going to steal that powder puff for my powder. Anyway, I'll just finish this out while I'm here because why not? The collection also has these eyeshadows. These are satins, and they are all that beautiful, you know, Lancome has that subtle, classy thing to their shades, right? So I love all of these shades here are beautiful. These I don't like so much. You better use a glitter glue with these. So I'm not a big fan of these here, but for a younger girl, listen, if you are hunting something special for a younger lady in your life, I think that this palette is just extraordinary. It also came with these nail polishes. This one I like, and I'm surprised because normally when you get that big chunky glitter, like you put it on, you get like 2 or 3. You're going, oh, and I need a little more than that. This will actually give you a little more. But this one I don't like. I love this color. But I have tried this so many ways. Look at this. Their polishes are so bougie. You pull the lid off and then twist this part. I tried it on my toenails because I tried this so many times and I thought maybe they don't go on acrylic very well, you know. No, it was doing it on my toe too. It just doesn't cover. Like you can see streaks in it. I don't think that pink one's very good. And it came with this too. And when I saw this at first, I was like, oh no, this is like totally for a younger girl. I mean, this is so, all right, let me get the lipstick off there because I was wearing it over the weekend over lipstick. But I love wearing this on its own. Look at this. This is so... Now, before you go, oh my gosh, I don't want that glitter all over my mouth. I don't know why it doesn't. This is more of a balm. And you can top a lipstick with it, right? And it just imparts a sheen. I don't know where the glitter goes, but it doesn't, unless it's just so little that I can't even see it. It just imparts a sheen. Just a minute. Let's do my brows and finish this story. Let's try and do something different. I'm gonna run this wax through my brows since we're getting ready to put on a powder. Can you believe it? The powder I really like is Wet n Wild or this one by Sigma. So anyway, I get up in the middle of the night. I listen at Mom and Dad's door. They're in there, Dad's snoring. I get my blanket and tiptoe down the hall, nudging the thermostat as I go by so that the furnace will kick on and the register will be like putting out some nice warm heat for me. I got my pillow and I go in the kitchen and I get on the phone. Lift it up out of the cradle. Real easy, like, you know, so that Mom, Dad don't hear anything. And then, of course, it's before push buttons. So you remember when you only had the rotary dial, right? Oh my gosh. And then you try and do that quietly. And then you follow it back with your finger. Remember, you don't and let it go because it'll make that noise when it goes back. So you like follow it with your finger. Take your finger back very slowly to make the phone call. Well, I must not have been quiet enough, or my mother, I swear, she could be asleep. Like, you'd be getting ready for school, right? You're going to wear something you're not allowed to wear to school. And you try and sneak past Mom, and she's like, open up that one eye. What are you doing? I don't know how long I was on the phone, but I remember we were talking on the phone. And I was being very quiet, but I'm sure it was my mother who woke up, okay, and got my dad to wake up. Like, go see what's going on, you know? And so I'm in there, I'm laying on the floor with the phone, and I'm talking, you know, like you do to your boyfriend. I'm over the register with my blanket, it's blown up like a tent on my pillow, talking on the phone. I love you, I can't wait to see you. Yeah, right? And then all of a sudden, my dad steps on me. Well, you know, I mean, he probably wasn't expecting his daughter to be out of bed and laying on the floor, you know, in the kitchen in the middle of the night. But I'm sure that Mom sent him in there. He just wasn't expecting for this to be what he found. So I think I'm going to use this one today. This is by Urban Decay. It was one of the lipsticks with the Born to Run. You might recognize that. But that lipstick is a little dry. So I love layering this over my lipsticks. It's not like a gloss. It's just a balm. See, doesn't that just look like my mouth feels good? I guess you guys can probably figure out that I got into quite a bit more trouble, you know, suspended my sentence out even longer. But do I learn? Oh, no. No. But my parents did. The next night, I get up to do the same thing. Trot my happy butt in there with my pillow and my blanket, and I'm going to get on the phone again, tiptoe up to the phone and go to lift it off the cradle, and it won't budge. I'm like, what? What? And my dad was waiting on me. Yeah, he was in there waiting to see he could stay up and catch me, and he did. He had taken, you know, those tie wraps? Tie wrap that phone down. And for the longest time, every night, he would tie wrap that phone down so that you could not lift it up to make the phone call. And then in the morning, he would cut it loose. I'm going to do my mascara, and then I will be back to finish my hair. My hair doesn't take me very long at all to do. But it might seem like it because I'm telling you all these steps. First thing I do is use some kind of a powder. So I come through, put my fingers over some of these holes so that I don't get too much. And I usually start right here. And you know, you're not going to be able to help maybe see your scalp some, especially if you have hair that is as thin as mine. And the way I take care of that is not Topics anymore. I used Topics for years. And now that my hair is this color, I mean, they do make a white and a gray Topics, but I find that my scalp is getting less of those bumpy things. You know how you would get like pimples on your scalp? I haven't got those since I quit using Topics. What I do now is I use Batiste dry shampoo. The original. It has a white cast. This doesn't usually happen on the first day. The second day after sleeping on my hair and stuff, though, I've got these two whirls back here. One goes this way, one goes the other way, opposite directions, and my hair will separate. And if you're not careful, you can see my scalp. So what I will do is take this stuff and just go right up to my scalp. Psst, psst, and it's white. Let me try and demonstrate right here. Even though I just washed my hair, there's no reason for dry shampoo, but right there. Do you see how that made that blend? It makes my scalp color change so that it's white now instead of pink. So that kind of helps disguise that. But the first day, like today, I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to sprinkle big sexy hair. And it really gives it volume. Just a little. See how you're doing with it, because if you get too much of the hair powders in there, it doesn't matter if it's Big Sexy Hair, Got to Be, or some other brand. If you get too much, it's ruined. So just do a little bit at a time. Just put that in my hair. It's gonna get crazy. I need to go see Kelly and get it cut, especially like back here. This is starting to get out of control and flip and not behave right. And this is also a product that I use the second day for the most part, but today I will use it to hold this back. This is Enjoy. It's a dry hair wax. When your hair is as short as mine, it just takes a dab of this stuff. So I've got a little dent in here, but you know what you do if you want to work with this better is take a blow dryer. And that's what I use my blow dryer for, to heat this wax. I will use it on my hair. Anyway, so then I'll take the hair dryer and I'll put it on there until it softens a little bit. And then I will take this and just kind of spike my hair in pieces, piecemeal it. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to get a little bit out with my nail. I'm going to warm it up between my fingers. And as this melts down, then I just take and go like that. And then the bottom of my hair will stay where it's supposed to. And then I just kind of start pulling. Like maybe I want my bangs to be like that. I just start pulling on it. And however it lands is where it stays. So like maybe today I want this part, instead of being out like that, you know, sticking up all over the place, maybe I want this part to lay down. You see how that Enjoy dry wax just lets me mold my hair. And the rest of it, I want to go all over the place. So I'm just taking and doing this number, activating that powder with my nails. If I was in the bathroom, I'd be taking a mirror right now and making sure that I took a pick and apply, just pulling it up, fluffing it up in the back. I don't usually have a problem on the first day, but let's see. Okay, so then I'll just do that. But I don't think that this looks too awfully bad for doing it in the viewfinder. And see, I've still got that wax on my fingers. So I can just kind of pull it and make it go where I want. The last step for me is this. My gosh, I need to switch off to some other hairspray because this is almost gone. And this stuff's $40 a can. I really come through here and just kind of do this to make sure I've got it where I want, and then I really hit it. Okay, so like that gives it enough to where I can take this pick and just kind of start picking at it, making sure it's exactly where I want it to be before I give it a final spray and set her down. I like it. For the first time in my life, I actually love my hair. You guys might want to check this brand out. This woman who made this line isn't just somebody who started a brand. This woman actually worked in this industry for a long time. She knows what she's talking about. And this isn't just for women with gray hair. This is a product that will help aging hair. I hope that you guys know that you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. Until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
This is probably going to be a really big Before we go forward, let me tell you why I enjoy and what I do in the shower. Don't touch it. I'm doing it because I want to feel better. Okay, I'm wanting to be younger. Not better. No, that's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. No, I'm doing it because I want to be better, not younger. Well, actually, I do want to kind of be younger, but not in the... Never mind. More. Look, they're little heart-shaped gummies, and they taste... No! No! Get that off your tongue. I'm breaking my fast. I think I'm getting enough bad, not supposed to be... That's the trash truck! Do you love the way I think the whole world needs to stop because I'm making a video? The window's open. Charcoal. Get off me! It's a hair! Ah! I'm sorry. Even if it's my own hair, I don't like hair on me. Except my head. It can be on my head, not on my fingers, nowhere else. The next thing I do, because I've been in my hard water shower and my skin feels gross now. Blah! Okay, so as you can see, my hair now looks like the Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Remember that cartoon? I forgot what it's called. Let's see if I can read this. If I squint down like that. Nope, I still can't read that. I'm tired of this. We're just gonna... Why am I shaking this brush?